There was a guy, he was a principal of a school. They told me that this guy, they told him Islam is wonderful and he is thinking to convert to Islam. So they invited him and they told me when he come, like one of them, he said, when he come, I will stand behind him to tell you that this is him. So I said, okay. Then I start talking about Islam and I showed things which is specifically because he cared for science. So he put his hand up and he says, so you are saying this is really Islam? I said, my friend, I'm showing you the Islamic website, the Islamic reference, and even we played for you videos. I played for them videos made by Muslims. So what do you mean this is Islam? For sure this is Islam. But he said, but this is not what they told me. I said, this is the point. I'm here to tell you what they will not tell you. People, they can convert to Islam if they do not know what Islam, which means those who convert to Islam is people who is the last one to know what Islam is about. There's no way a person who knows what Islam is about and he will accept to convert to Islam for a second. Converting people to Islam is based on the game of deception. They deceive you, they lie to you, and then you became a victim. And this is why after 2 or 3 years of converting, most of those who convert, they leave, because they found that this is not really what they told them in the beginning. And you know, many people who they are naive, they do not know really the nature of Islam. Nature of Islam is an evil cult. They are allowed to lie. So you assume that a person who is inviting you to his religion, he must be decent. He is just being honest about his religion. They are allowed to lie. They are allowed to lie in every way, in every mean. If you go to chapter 3, verse number 28, as an example, someone who might say to you, we love Christians. Even Quran says we can marry Christian women. Yes, they can marry Christian women to spread Islam, but Muslim women, they cannot marry Christian men because that will make the children follow their father. See how they deceive you? Read carefully with me. Muslims are not allowed to take Christians or Jews as friends. However, anyone he take them as a friend, which means he mean it, become might and honorable in the preference to the believers. The one who is sincere. So if there is a Muslim, he take you and he is sincere about taking you as a friend, seeking might and honor by taking the hypocrites, they call us hypocrites, and disbelievers as a friend. He has no connection with Allah. That's it. He's not a Muslim, he's an apostate. If he take you really and he mean it as a friend, he has no honor, which means the Muslims, they can attack him and they can rape his wife. No mercy, no protection, which means they can take you as a slave and your property is free for the Muslims to take it, unless, here is the condition, unless that you guard yourself against them. It is for what? Deception, security. Save yourself from them, taking it as where security, saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart dislike this. Do you see it? Do you see it, people? So when a Muslim, he says to you, I have Christian friends. Muslims don't have Christian friends. That's a lie. I'm not the one who's saying that. This is them. This is by the way, the website we are reading from. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan, owned by the King of Jordan, who was just 2 weeks ago making a speech in a church in England. Or actually in Germany, I think. No, sorry, in Italy, This is the King of Jordan, who people, they think he is a civil, etc. This is his website. The Institute of Ahl al-Bayt Amman. Ahl al-Bayt is the family of Muhammad. The King of Jordan, he claimed that he is descendant from the family of Muhammad. That explains why he's corrupt. Amman, Jordan. In the website of the King of Jordan, it says you cannot take non-Muslims as a friends unless you speak to them in a friendly way, but in your heart dislike this. This is a chapter 3, verse number 28, and let me post the link for you. This is the link for those who like to save it. This is the chapter, is very famous. It's called the chapter of Taqiyya. Taqiyya means protection. Muslim is allowed to lie for the sake of protection. And protection here is not about they say to you, oh, you are in war. What about somebody want to kill you? As you see here, you are not allowed to take them as a friends. What war? What war? If you are in war, they will not be your friends anyway. They are not in war. In Islam is not allowed to lie. That's a big fat lie. Here we go. It's in front of you. Actually, Muhammad, he says you can lie in 3 cases: to your family, to your friends, and to your and to your enemy. Who is left? In Islam, you are not allowed to lie. Yeah, right. In the Quran, chapter 5, verse number 51, it says it clearly: take not the Christians and Jews as a friends. In chapter 9, verse number 23, it says you cannot even take your family as a friends if they are not Muslims. Your father and your brother. Do you see it? So how he will take you as a friend? If a Muslim cannot take his own family as a friend, how he can take you as a friend? For me, I don't mind to have a Muslim friend. Why not? If I have a neighbor, I will visit him. I will be nice to him. But I know, based on his religion, that if he claimed that to be a friend to me, he's lying to me. That's why I don't trust him. Not because I don't like to have a friends from the Muslims. Absolutely not. For me, as a Christian, I don't mind to friend Hindus, Buddhas, anyone. If their family are not allowed to be their friends, do you see it? Their father, I'm not talking about a father in metaphorical way. Your father, the one who slept with your mother, if he is not he's not a Muslim, you cannot take him as a friend. You see it? So when a Muslim, he says to you, you are my friend, he is practicing taqiyya. The only way I can believe a Muslim really being your friend if you don't believe in Islam, and that make him not a Muslim. So why you call him a Muslim? You know what I mean? If somebody, he says to me, I am a Muslim, I believe in Islam. Well, this is Islam. This is the Holy Quran. Holy. You see how holy it is? It's a lot of holiness. Right? I say, you know, I see many people, they say to me, I have a Muslim friend and they are nice. Well, okay, I don't know. You are saying to me what you are saying to me. You better believe yourself, no problem. But according to me, this is not Islamic. Your Muslim friend, if he is really a Muslim, he follow the Quran. Who is a Christian? A Christian is the one who do what Jesus said. Correct, guys? Is that true? It's not somebody his name is a Christian prince. It's not his name. Someone his name is James or George or Mary. No, you can name, you know, people. They are. We don't have something. It's called you are born as a Christian. You have to be born again. So a person who is a Christian is somebody he follow the steps of Jesus. Same for Muslims. A person, we call him Muslim not because his name is Muhammad, but because he believe in this. So ask him, do you believe in the Quran? If he say yes, that's it. He's lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Is that Quran or I'm making things up? This is Quran. This is their translation, not even my translation. Chapter 9, verse 23. In chapter 5, verse 51, it says the same, but in this case, you cannot take Christians and Jews as a friends. Just to change the chapter, it's very clear, saying you cannot take Christians and Jews as a friends or protectors. As simple as that. Do you see it? What do you want more clear evidence? Oh, who you believe, take not the Jews and the Christians for your friends and protection. Still you want to say to me that I have a friend, he is a Muslim. And again, I am not against having a Muslim friend. You know, we believe that we as a human, we should be friends to each other. Why not? But because of the Quran, I cannot trust a Muslim if he says to me, I am your friend, even if he's a very nice person. even if he's a really fantastic person, because you never know, maybe there's somebody is a good person, right? But because of this verse, as long he believe in the Quran, the Quran for him is a holy order of God. It's not a joke. You see, when I say to you in the book of John, if I say to you in the book of Mark, in the book of Luke, or etc., if I say to you that the Bible says that the one who deny the Father and the Son is an antichrist, can I deny that? I cannot. That's it. Either I believe in that book or I don't. There's no compromise. So if this is his holy book, well, this is his holy book, and his holy book is very clear. They cannot take you as a Christian, as a Jew, as a friend. And by the way, if they cannot take a Christian or a Jew or non-believer as a friend, that's mean Muslims have no friends. Correct? Based on this verse, that's mean Muslims have no friends. We showed you two verses, three verses, 551, 923, and we show you 328, where it says that you cannot take them as a friend unless you are lying. You speak to them in a friendly way, but your heart is just like this. And this is allowed, as you see, to lie. When you say to me, unless you speak to them in a friendly way, while your heart is like this, it means you're allowed to lie. And this is what is called Taqiyya, chapter 3, verse number 28. Every Muslim in the West, especially those who promote Islam, they pray this. They play Taqiyya. Taqiyya, protection. We have to protect Islam. Anyone? And by the way, the reasons they don't want to take you as a friend because you are a dirty or filthy. You are not a human being. You are not a creature like them. You know. Do you remember what Muhammad he said? What is the Quran chapter 3 verse number 28 110? It says that the Muslims are the best of mankind. The Muslims are the best of mankind. The verse, you true Muslims are the best of the people ever raised for mankind, mean the best of the people for the people who bring them and the chain and with the chains around their necks until they embrace Islam. Do you see the duty of the da'wah? You see the Muslim, they say to you, we have a da'wah team in the speaker corner. This is not da'wah team, this is garbage. In Islam, you don't do that. You bring them with the chains around their neck. But because now they are weak, they cannot force you with the chain around your neck. Do you see it? Is that my statement? Is it me fabricating things? Is it me making up things? No. This is in front of you. This is what their book. This is their prophet. This is their hadith. Is that a da'if hadith? No. This is Sahih Bukhari. Debate you, boxing Muslim? Okay, I'm debating you, boxing Muslim. What do you want to say to me? Go ahead. Boxing Muslim want to debate me. Okay, I'm debating you now. Go ahead. Start your boxing. Are you there, boxing Muslim? Start. Say something. Go ahead, boxing. By the way, as long you are good in boxing, do you know how your prophet he lost all his teeth? Was it by boxing or by a rock? And how he was able to recite the Quran after that? I guess Muhammad was reciting the Quran like this. How somebody have no teeth he recite Quran? Are you there boxing? Look, the second I mentioned his name, he died. I don't know what happened. He's playing dead now. Like, you see, they think I don't see their text. Suddenly they are heroes. The second I mention their name, they play dead. They are gone. In the Muslim translation, they say to you that they broke his teeth. What teeth? One teeth? Your prophet is not good in boxing. Look what happened to him. Anyone? All right, forget about him. Maybe he's looking for the teeth of the prophet now. Anyway, I think we have enough for today. Did we have a good time, guys? I have only 28 dislike. I am so disappointed. I am a Christian prince, and yet a 28 dislike. Muslims are, come on, do something. 28 only dislike. Why? I mean, this is not a show respect. Only 28 dislike. After all what I showed you, the prophet is lying, the prophet fabricating science, the prophet is corrupting your book, the prophet is making fake statement, and you give me only 28 dislike. I mean, this is not even fair. A person like me should have like 1,000 dislike. Have you ever heard in YouTube somebody asking people to give a dislike except me? I will tell you, brother, the reason for that. Because my name is Dakar Naik, and because I understand the word differently. When somebody give me dislike, I feel better. That means I'm a very good actor. When the kuffar and the infidel, brother, they insult me and they give me dislike, I feel better. It's like a fuel for me, brother. Thank you, Allah, brother. So I think it's clear now, right? Anyway, guys, don't forget to download the video. My video don't stay long in YouTube, so you better download them, post them again in your page, and feel free to have them in your page and get more subscribers, so we can share the word with the Lord. Sorry, the word of the Lord with everybody. And here we, by the way, the good thing we do, that we show always a reference. It's not a guy showing himself in the camera making a speech. As you see, I say nothing. I just read for you what is there. Nothing is my own. It's your books. It is your translation. It's your website. It is your money. Thank Allah. Thank you. The Muslim, they spend money to publish this, brother. The Muslims are so nice to us. They want to teach us about Islam, brother. What I will do without you Muslims? What we will do without you if you are not helping us and spending your money to make those website for us? We are very, very grateful. So I want to say thank you for everybody. May the Lord bless you, and I hope we will be able to go again soon. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We will see. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you already subscribed, don't forget to unsubscribe and then subscribe again, because that make you feel better and something new come to your life. This is what called deception of Allah. Thank you very much. Christ is Lord. Islam is false, full of lies and deceptions, and we are here to expose it. If you like to read more, to know more, you can get my books from Amazon.com or Amazon Germany or France. We have my books in many languages, and lately we have our book in Spanish in case you speak Spanish. Thank you very much. Christ is Lord. Islam is false.